Alright, Hexicans, how you doing? Whew, evening walk, evening stroll. Man, still got some abnormal weather in the UK. Holy moly! Hence the thick jumper, heavy coat. Boy, oh boy! Just had a rainstorm, so yeah, just had a rainstorm. So had a clearing. Figured I'd go on a walk. Why not? Still do my daily walks. At least 5 kilometers, sometimes 7, sometimes 8. But yeah, gotta get in. Wind, rain or snow, yeah. Even when it was snowing here in the UK, I was out going for my walks. I love them. Really good for you. Apart from that, I don't really do much else, in terms of working out, following a program. Again, need to get back into my yoga, but that's kind of time consuming. You know what I mean? A full yoga class is probably 75 minutes if you want to do it properly. 75 minutes. So yeah, just been still working on the yard. Grass is looking good. Grass is looking real healthy. Just a couple more patches left for the new seeds to take hold. But yeah, it's looking like an emerald lawn. Beautiful stuff. Caught the Richard Hart stream. Finished that up. Watched a little bit last night. Rest of it this afternoon. Excellent stuff. Don't you agree? I think he really cleared things up. Cleared things up and gave a really good overview of the process and the development and how that's going. So hopefully you guys will get a better idea what to do with your steaks or your hex, right? If you have some liquid, definitely sacrifice, right? That seems like the play. So you also cleared up for me that little chart I shared on Instagram with the X token, right? So the X token is going to be whatever you sacrifice times a USD value, right? So that makes sense, right? What is it? So USD, and also another thing I saw on the Hexicans, how the different tiers, right? So you obviously got your premium assets, your BTC, F, and is there anything else? And then the stable coins, USDC, USD Tether on it. Maybe it's DAI. Maybe just pick 2 USDC and DAI. That's fine. I guess he doesn't like 74.8% backed Tether according to Caribbean accounting. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, stable coins are a weird one. So Bitfinex, they run Tether, right? The market doesn't seem to mind that it's not fully backed, right? It's widely accepted. That's the main thing, right? Is your pound fully backed? But no, but it's widely accepted, right? So, yeah, weird how those work, but that's the reality, right? So you got to adjust yourself to the reality of your situation and the climate you're operating in. So, yeah, stable coins. There definitely should be a Hex or Pulse stable coin, right? I think that will come in the works. That will definitely come. Do you need to tag a USD on the end of it? I don't know. Not really. You've got to have some sort of reference for people to latch onto, right? For their consciousness to understand. I guess you have to kind of go with some sort of USD at the moment. It doesn't have to be. In our world, right, as Hexicans, the T-share is our value prop, right? The T-share. What's that? $1,000? Maybe you make a stable coin that's not stable. Maybe you make a stable coin that's just basically a link to the T-share, right? something to think about. You could basically prove your own access to those T-shares and then mint your own stable coins. That's how I would do it, or design it if I knew how to had a team of developers, right? So as the T-share rises, you could start it off a penny. As soon as it gets to like, I don't know, $1, or start off at 36 cents. As soon as it gets to $3.69, have your holdings split. And maybe if you held during the entire process of that 36 cents to $3.69 rise, along which is tracking the T-share, maybe you get a few extra tokens for your holding, right? And then you just kind of link it to provide liquidity onto a DEX like USDC, P hex T-share. I don't know, how would you can create something. But yeah, good stream. Who's and it's good length for time as well. You know, I'm kind of glad he had a call with those Harvard dudes. Hour and a bit. Because hour and a bit of Richard talking is an hour. It's so much information that he just unpacks. Sorry, it kind of takes me a while. I have to kind of break it up in 10, 15, 20-minute segments. Otherwise, my brains gets overloaded. I'm not on his level. His stupid brain. I kind of don't want to be. It seems like the smarter you are, the more you kind of worry about the world's problems, right? So yeah, maybe my mental cognitive ability is going down in time as I get older. It's actually going to be a good thing for my overall happiness. Yes, maybe. Already kind of, the good thing about getting older, you start worrying about less and less, I remember as a kid, I used to be worried about all this global warming and all this stuff, climate change, because they used to pump that stuff into our kiddies' brains as even in the 80s, right? How we're going to run out of oil by 2010 or 2005, 30 years later. So they've been at this stuff for a long time. Especially like when I was a kid, they had obviously we had our own pandemic and AIDS in it. So imagine that, even pre-internet, they did enough mental programming that people were scared to sit on toilets in fear of getting the HIV, right? So yeah, that's crazy. They're saying even if you have a positive COVID test, right, you can't give blood for 6 months. Hey, how does a respiratory virus affect your ability to give blood? I understand if you've got HIV, right? This is not that, right? So, crazy stuff going on. Another thing, I was dissecting some of the news today this morning on like Yahoo Finance and Zero Hedge. The Zero Hedge articles, oh man, they can really get you down. But yeah, how these COVID passports is going to be like basically going to concerts, obviously, I kind of predicted that, sporting arenas, but even then it's going to be like rolled out to supermarkets, hair salons, restaurants, pubs, obviously transport, the airport. So yeah, I mean that's basically what's going to happen, right? Coming up to a busy road, so I'll cross it. I think we'll end this video now. So yeah, anything else is on my mind? Not really, man. Not really. So yeah, maybe I'll take another look at that Richard Hart video and kind of tease out the main points what us Hexicans, or you Hexicans, need to do, right? But like I said, it seems kind of obvious. Accumulate as many hex as possible between now and sacrifice phase, and then just make that political statement against Vitalik and Joe Lubin and consensus, right? Joe Lubin's made his choice. He doesn't want miners having power on his network. That's obvious, right? If miners have power, then they kind of control the network, right? So he doesn't want that. He wants to pump for Bitcoin, but he wants to control as well. So that's Joe Lubin for you. Savage, savage. Anyway. Oh, another thing. I'm on TradingView, obviously. 102 followers so far in 5 weeks. But I posted a chart just now. Hex priced in BTC. Got a measured move of 17 sats. 17 sats, currently at 10 sats. So happy days, happy days. So, right, peeps, later.